grasses are swaying, sun's going down, music's playing. You're weaving through town, pull into the driveway, toss it and park. Stare out of the windshield, out into the world. It was all for the love of a reckless girl who left you with a second place smile and a broken heart. And the street lights are starting to flicker to life. They glow for a minute, then they get bright. Fireflies light up, circle and spark. But there's nothing really that you can do. Put your hands in your pockets, try to get through the distance between the daylight and the dark. Front porch flags lie themselves down like forgotten soldiers or old wedding gowns in closets unopened and graves without any marks. As the night curtains lower behind the rooftops, shadows dance across the sidewalks, ricochet off of the houses like pieces of art. And your man is reeling as the sky is changing all your feeling. You're rearranging the rest of your life like lines on an old sailor's chart. You climb back in, fire the ignition, put your hands on the wheel, head into the distance between the daylight and the dark. Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day in Nashville. We voted today the second day of early voting, and we went to the polls, and there was a major line. And this little precinct where we voted today, I've been voting there for over 20 years. And I vote in the primaries, I vote in the local elections. I'm an avid voter, and I have never, ever seen a line like what we saw today. How long did we wait?
2 hours. Like right on the nose. We were in and out 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour wait, and that is a very long wait at the little precinct where we vote. In the metropolitan areas, people are waiting a whole lot longer. How long would you have waited? However long it took, right?
Dude, yeah.
However long
If
it
I
took.
had to like request an order for food to be delivered to me in the line, it would have happened.
Yeah, break out in a card game, whatever. We're going to vote.
We had fun, actually. We did.
Yeah,
Play-
we did. What's the
play
name of
games.
that game we played?
It's called Heads Up.
We played heads up in line,
Super fun.
waiting to vote, and we did cast our vote today. And it sure felt good to pull the lever. Although it wasn't a lever, they gave us a cocktail swizzle stick.
They
And
did, yeah.
this was what we voted with, a cocktail swizzle stick. We used it to touch the touch screen of the names of the candidates of our choice, and then that printed out on a piece of paper, which we then walked over and installed that into a gizmo, which recorded the vote. So swizzle stick votes were cast. Sorry. Downtown near the Roosevelt Baths, 48.50 if you pay in cash. Spanish television up through the floor. Desk clerk don't look up when I walk by anymore. Blizzard outside, blizzard in her heart. Lonesome travelers, cheap motel art. Snow is falling on snow, it fell on snow. And I said, hold on, don't let go. Trying to catch my breath, she moves so fast. Rumble strips, red lights, broken glass, twisted steel sirens and love and trouble, trouble and catch my breath. She moves so fast. Rumble strips, red lights, broken glass. Twisted steel sirens and blood. Love and trouble, trouble and love. Love and trouble, trouble and love. Thanks everybody for hopping on the live stream. I see a request for I drink. I will get to that. Yes, I will. But first, let's have a song from Jaimee Harris.
Oh, yeah. Anything in particular you'd like to hear?
Yeah, I would love to hear the song you wrote with Graham that I'm in love with.
That one?
Yeah.
To start? Oh, okay, sure.
Started off with the
Sure.
beautiful new song that I think belongs at the end of a major motion picture.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the song I wrote with my friend Graham Weber. We've written a few songs together. One, not this one, but a different one I have. You can hear it on my Patreon page, which I'll flash the banner for that. This is where I am releasing music that you can't get anywhere else, and there's a little video of me singing another song I wrote with Graham Weber in a Dolly Parton themed hotel room, which we watched the Dolly Parton movie, the new one on Netflix a couple nights ago, and that was a trip. What an interesting... She's just so fascinating to me.
She's an icon, not a human.
You've never met her, right?
Dolly, I haven't met her yet, no.
Which is interesting to me that you haven't met her.
I know, it's strange.
It would
I haven't
complete
met
the
her.
trio if you can meet...
I'll meet her.
You've met...
She sang on a song I wrote, but I haven't met her.
Love is gonna come again. Maybe when you're not quite looking. Maybe tonight, my friend. Maybe when you're driving, love will call and you will fall into a place you never thought you could fit in. Love is gonna come again. I know you don't believe me yet. Stuck inside your head. Wonder what you could have said. In that bed, love will find you and remind you of the things you thought you'd give up feeling. Love is gonna come again. I know it hurts like hell right now. And only you know how. No one can tell you when. Oh, but love is gonna come again. Lying in your sheets alone, hiding from your telephone as it echoes through your empty Joy will find its way to you. Maybe it'll come with the morning dew, right on where those flowers grew, and butterflies flew, and on their wings they always bring the kind of peace to ease your grieving. Love is gonna come again. Oh, love is gonna come again.
Yeah.
Thanks for the request, Mary.
Yeah. Looks like a fan would like you to play Boomerang Town.
All right. Wow.
You up for it?
Right now?
They asking
Woo!
for it.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Thanks for asking. That is so cool when you guys request songs that haven't been recorded, you can't find anywhere. Oh, Eileen. Sending big love to you, Eileen. I was working at the supermarket when I fell for Julie, knocked her up like everybody said I would. The day I turned 16, I got that job. Couldn't wait to buy a car, save enough, leave this town for good. In August I asked Julie if she'd run away. She said she wanted to wait till May to graduate. She'd be the first in her family, so I stayed behind. Thought she could get a scholarship to college, become a nurse, travel the world, but all that took a back seat when heavy drinkers, quick to anger's fist to skin. They all live and die here. That won't be us, I swore to her. I promised you will see the world. Just don't know when. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. You think you're soaring, you think you're flying, too young to know there's no use trying. You spin in circles, round and round, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang town. After shift, she lights a smoke up on the bridge. Under the billboard painted Jesus lives. Julie steps over the rail, thinks about salvation. The sun arrives and collides with the steeple, cast a shadow over God's most desperate people. Julie takes it as a sign. Let's go and starts flying. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. It feels like soaring, it feels like flying. Now I know it's only dying. You spin in circles, round and round, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang
Love that song, Jaimee.
Thank you. Thanks for the request. And hi, Mom. I see my mom. My mom is somewhere out there.
Hey, Meredith. Let's see. Could you turn me up just a little bit?
Yeah, totally. Right.
So we got a bunch of new songs we've been writing, and so we're kind of laying them out there tonight and seeing how they fall. Boomerang Town is real new. You just finished that like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, right?
No, I mean it's been like
3-4 weeks ago.
I mean, it might have been 2 months.
No.
Whenever I bought the apricot jelly, so probably 2 months.
No, I can't do time. Pandemic time. It's weird time. Pandemic time. I can't keep track of it very well. I wasn't good at time before the pandemic, and now I am exponentially worse.
I just feel like I wake up
time.
and then it's time to go to bed already. I don't know how that happens.
I know.
It's like always dark.
Yeah, it's darker later, much later in the morning too. Yeah, I've been waking up super early, and now it's dark. It's 6:30 in the morning. It's still dark. sun's coming up around 7. And it's just like, oh man, why am I awake? I don't need to be awake right now, and I'm awake. And that's been the way it's been for a couple of months now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a new one. Highway 90 westbound in the falling dark, I'm rolling past cornfields, catfish farms and swamps, a Pascagoula sunset, a longing breaking through. Don't know why I'm always leaving. Don't know why I left you. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. I have so much to tell you. I'm ready to come clean. I'm so tired of running from things I cannot leave. You and me in Mississippi, battered, beautiful, and scarred, in need of forgiveness and the awful grace of God. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We can lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. might grow into a good one.
I like it. I like it more and more.
Yeah, it grows on me too. It grows on me too.
Mm-hmm.
It has a good feeling to it.
The word meadow is so calming to me. I love how
You like the word
I
meadow?
like the word meadow. I like how it's hard to say the word meadow without it even leaving. Like it feels soft on your tongue even, like meadow. Like it feels
Meadow. It is calming. Meadow.
It's very calming. I don't know if I've ever been in a meadow.
You never been in a meadow?
Where would I have ever been in a meadow?
Well, it's where the tall grass is, and right before the water.
You know, I don't know if I've ever been in a meadow.
Well, they have them in Pascagoula along the Gulf Coast down there. They have them in Provincetown. I think of saltwater meadows, but there's freshwater meadows too along rivers. It's where the sort of the grassy area.
When I think of meadow, and I could be wrong, is that like Julie Andrews at the beginning of Sound of Music?
That's Switzerland.
So not a meadow?
No, that's
I really need a typography lesson.
Honestly, that's the Alps.
That's the Alps?
Yeah.
That's the opposite of a meadow.
Maybe there's meadows in the
I don't
Alps. I don't know. Anybody on the comments? Are there meadows in the
Can
Alps?
someone please email me the information that I need to know about meadows?
Mary, you need to take her to a meadow. Thank you, Franny. I think you're right. We have a date. We could drive down to Pascagoula. I could take you down to one of those Mississippi meadows.
Yeah, let's check it out. That's
It's
what I mean.
pretty down there on the Gulf Coast. It really is. In a Gothic Southern, beautiful way. The Mississippi's complicated.
Oh, my dad. My dad is here. Jaimee, as your father, allow me to impart that you have for sure been in a meadow. Thanks, Dad. Sorry, I don't remember it.
There are meadows in the Alps. Thank you, Jude.
Yeah.
In Switzerland and England, you find beautiful meadows. Thank you, Jill. There's meadows everywhere. Everywhere there's water, I think.
There are meadows in Franklin.
There's meadows in Franklin. We don't want to go to that meadow. We want to go to somewhere like Pascagoula.
Yeah, or the Julie Andrews meadow.
The Julie Andrews meadow. The hills are
Exactly.
alive with the sound of music.
Wait, those are the wrong notes. But...
We listened to that soundtrack, didn't
Dude.
we? Summer before last, where were we? Going through some national park?
Yeah, Montana maybe?
We were driving through
Wyoming?
Montana, Wyoming, and this endless national park. And Jaimee and Michaela Gauthier, our violin player, and I decided we loved the soundtrack from The Sound of Music, and we laughed. And in just the joy of all three of us loving it, and we threw it
It's
up
so
on
good.
Spotify, cranked it, and that's what we were listening.
There's so many great jams on that song. You know?
I know.
I've Got Confidence. That song is so great.
It's
all
just-
of it.
It.
The whole thing holds up.
You just wouldn't have taken us for that, would you?
She's a lamb. Tune in next week when Jaimee sings a cappella the entire soundtrack. My dad is now like tuning off because he's heard that enough in his life.
Lucinda's doing an all-time Petty songs show, and we're doing the soundtrack to The Sound of Music. She's always cool.
I didn't know that one. Is she doing?
She is, yeah. They announced it on her Instagram. 12 Tom Petty songs plus the new song she wrote for Tom. Well, her and Tom were friends, you know. And Tom cut her one of her songs.
Change the Locks.
Change the Locks, that's right. And so she's announced 4 shows through Mandolin, that really wonderful audio-visual company that helps you set up a live stream and do lives with their own equipment and bring it in. So that's one of the 4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
We have to watch that.
It's going to be cool. We should watch that. Another new one here. Let me move this a little over here.
I just want to say there are plenty of people on the stream that have just as many questions as I do about meadows.
About meadows?
And thank you for helping me feel not alone.
Aren't meadows the fields before forests and woods?
Maybe.
Where the deer hang out. I would think there's probably lots of kind of meadows. That sounds like a meadow to me. I think we can make an argument for a variety of meadows.
My dad said there are meadows in the town in which I grew up.
Well, there you go.
There are meadows in here.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Because we're going down a rabbit
I'm
hole.
sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why don't we just go ahead and do the thing that people do? And let's get the definition. Meadow.
There are meadows in Ojai, California. Someone
Meadow.
mercifully put the definition of a meadow in the comments.
A piece of grassland, especially one used for hay. A piece of low ground near a river. A mountaintop from which Julie Andrews sings. No, I just made that up.
I was about to feel so validated.
No, sorry.
Okay.
It's not that. But that's just the Internet Dictionary. It's brought to you by God knows who. Anyway, let's play a new song. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims. Till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath a silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams sing you a lullaby. May there be no more sorrow and no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again.
Awesome.
Would you play? Oh gosh, tough. Something heavy duty, something.
Oh, heavy duty?
Something about that song you wrote, at least started interlingua.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna play something the opposite of heavy duty, but I'll play this.
No, let's keep it going.
Sure. Well, this is a song that I started in Interlingua, and I recently recorded a version of it at the Congress House Studio with Mark Hallman, and played with my good friend Sammy Powell, who plays beautiful piano, and it's available to download now if you join my Patreon, which I've got the link there if you'd like to check it out. I've got, I think, 2, 3 songs up on there now that you can check out. So. Tonight the moon is colored black, old smoker's teeth. I know it sounds crazy, but it almost seems in reach, kinda like you. Kinda like I know I could drive on that and never reach that place. Even if I did, they wouldn't ask me, just stay. Kinda like you. Kinda like you. You're nothing but a stranger, and a promise left unkept. They warned me of the danger, so I never told you exactly how I felt. Well, tonight the stars are sparkling o'er the desert while she sleeps. Me, I stay awake to watch 'em shine till morning creeps. Kinda like you. Kinda like you. Well, if I could, I'd never tire and sing each one a song. Sing 'em promises of love, sing 'em out you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
lovely,
much.
lovely,
Thank you.
lovely. It sure is nice to be able to swap songs and
Mm-hmm.
and genuinely never get tired of hearing your songs.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, they're really good songs.
Aw, thank you.
The new ones because they haven't been recorded yet, or they just feel so new, until you put them into a record, onto a record. That
Newness on them.
that new car smell,
Yeah.
which is an exciting thing to have a whole collection of really good new songs.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I got me an apartment east side, 1411 13th Street. Walk on the tracks by the Cumberland River, over the bridge past Lover's League, and move on through the pain, through the pain, waiting on another train to a hole in the pie of the jacket you bought me in that thrift store in Camden Town. Behind the station, you wrapped your arms round, you built me up, you tore me down, and moving on through the pain, through the pain, waiting on another train, another train. December sunset, I see my bread disappear in the cold winter night. Bums gather in Jericho by the river, whistle blow a lonesome cry. Moving on through the pain, through the pain, waiting on If I'm not mistaken, that's the first song we sang together.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Almost 3 years ago.
3 years ago in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, actually, no. Wait, what's the date today? Yeah, actually, yeah, it's like almost 2.5 years. Yeah.
2.5 years ago, at the Sportsman's Tavern.
Yeah, the Sportsman's Tavern.
In Buffalo, New York.
And it's such a good time there. That was really fun. And then I loved the crowd. Like everyone, for some reason, I say for some reason, like I love talking to people. But after the show, I met all these really interesting people. And, you know, and one of my favorite songwriters who we had on the show Sunday, Peter Case, is from a small town near there.
Outside of Buffalo?
Yeah, we're the same
So
town,
Gurf.
Exactly. And all these people were big Peter Case fans. And so we kind of geeked out over Peter's music. And
a lot of folks there drove down from New York. From Canada, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The Canadian border's right there.
Yeah,
so.
it was really cool.
So it was pre-COVID, so they could just cross over and come to the show and go back home.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. And Josh Gertz was there. And
Josh was there, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good night. Yeah, those little clubs, man, we think about them, and we know that those little clubs are really struggling right now. And there's just this sort of inside of me, this deep longing for them to be all right. You know, they're the places that we pass through year after year after year. For me, on many levels, they're my home. You know, I've been on the road for nearly 30 years, and going to those little places and knowing the owner and the bartender, and even in some places knowing the desk clerks and the people who own the B&B we stay at, and knowing what restaurant we're going to go out to dinner to. It's our life, you know.
Yeah.
We go town to town, and we have our little strategy, you know. We know where we like to eat. We know where we like to sleep. We know where we like to play. And as troubadours, we don't know what's going to be left when the angel of death leaves and we emerge from this darkness of the COVID era. We don't know what's going to be there. And I worry so much about my friends out there in the small business world who aren't getting any help from the American government whatsoever yet. Maybe if we have a change of government, we will be able to help them, but will they still be there by then? It's a tough road. It's a tough road for so many of them. We're thinking about y'all, and we just, you know, we turn on our little live stream button and do it from the office. And we're grateful for the technology, and we're happy to have y'all join us and sign in. But in our hearts, we really, really want to be on the road again, doing what we do best, which is play songs with people in front of us physically, instead of looking at ourselves on a screen. But we are grateful for this technology too that allows us to do this. Anyway, we went out to dinner tonight for the first time since March. We went to a restaurant and we engaged in outside dining. It was social distanced outside dining at Margot Cafe in Nashville. And there's probably, I'd say probably 10 outside tables, and four tables were seated. About halfway in, it started to rain. And we were under an umbrella, and it got chilly, but they had gas heaters, big flames coming out of the gas heaters. And when the rain came, you could smell the rain hit the concrete and the pavement. And it still had the smell of summer rain, even though it's very much fall here in Nashville. And it was a little chilly, but not cold. And the rain just made it all the nicer. It wasn't a problem. It wasn't a pouring rain. I mean, it was
beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. It felt really great.
And a candle on the table, and it was a close, almost return to something normal. Even though we were very respectful of our waitress and wore masks when we weren't eating, and the situation was not normal, but it was close. And I kind of, I didn't tell you this, but I felt this sense of a wonder at having normal go away like that. And now it's 7 months later, and we haven't even begun to emerge, really.
Yeah.
Overnight, everything changed, and it hasn't returned, and it may not return in the form that we had it before. It's astonishing, really. And you know, it changes on a dime. I guess you know that, but you don't know that really until it happens. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole world. Has the whole world changed?
The whole world changed. And,
it's so far-reaching.
And we don't know what it'll be like when we're able to go back out there. We don't know what we're gonna find, you know. But always, for sure, people will always want to hear songwriters sing their songs. You know, if we have to sing it at the fruit and vegetable aisle at the Kroger, we'll do it. You know, it's not like we have to have it the way it always was. I do really wish that the mom and pops could get some help, because those small businesses are really struggling. Yeah. The music business isn't really being talked about in the press. It's that much. And they're really struggling. And so the small clubs especially, they can't do business. And so we're thinking about them. Anyway, why don't you play a song, Harris? Turn a page on this. What you got?
Well, you know what? I'm going to play a song I didn't write, if that's okay. Is that okay?
You can play whatever you want. It's your...
I was thinking about this, actually.
Have your play... What is it?
Well, I was deciding between two.
What'd that guy in Italy say? As you wish.
No.
No.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about Jimmy LaFave today, and this is a song I learned through Jimmy. I discovered a lot of songwriters through Jimmy, but it's a Gretchen Peters song, and we're gonna have Gretchen on the show Sunday, November 1st, right before the election.
We're gonna have Gretchen and Barry on our Sunday show.
Yeah, excited about that. And it wasn't. There's a woman who told me that Gretchen had written this song, and then I realized that she had written so many songs that when I was...
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I didn't know that she wrote... Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't even know who I am, and Independence Day, and all this stuff. And I always think of Gretchen on Another Train, too, because we've gotten to sing that with her.
So many times with Barry on the
piano
solo. Monster, yeah.
I love it. But for some reason, I'm really in the mood to play it.
Play Gretchen Peters' song.
All the way to the county line. Heard a sidewalk sermon in a blind man preach, written on his cardboard sign. This old lamb has gone astray. Gonna wash my sins away. I've done everything that I know to do. You left a hole here I just can't fill. And if God can forgive me, baby, why won't you? Oh, well, saving grace, my salvation in my sin. And I would do anything just to see your face. Oh, just to see your face again. Revival, revival. This old lamb has gone astray.
Yeah, that's such a good song.
I love that song.
Gretchen only writes good songs, actually.
Seriously.
She,
You know, that Woman on the Wheel song,
that's so great.
somehow I missed that. I don't know how I missed that in her catalog, because I think she has a record with the title. I mean, that's the title, but I don't know. I missed that, and she played that when we were on stage
It's
together
monster.
in Florida, and I was like my jaw was on the floor by the end of the song. I was like, I could not hide my astonishment on stage. I was like, that is one of the coolest songs I've ever.
know.
What a great song!
I know. It's how do you get into that story? You know, how do you embody that? That's so incredibly creative. To you know, David Olney did a lot of that.
Totally, yeah.
You know, became characters that you wouldn't, as a writer, necessarily. You have to research these characters to become them. You know, a French prostitute, 1917,
Right.
or something 14. He wrote a song from the perspective of a French prostitute during the war, servicing soldiers. You know, Gretchen's song "Woman on the Wheel" is written from the perspective of the woman who has the knives thrown at her at the in the magic show. You know, and
It was so cool.
it's deep. It's real deep, and
Like when you talk about when you work with songwriting students and you tell them about finding a little movie in the songs.
yeah,
Gretchen is like almost all of her songs. I want a music video for every Gretchen. Even
Oh,
though I
she-
can see it in my
yeah.
head, it's like
yeah,
this will make the coolest video because every one is a little movie. Every single one.
yeah, it's brilliant writing. Is what it is, and we're excited to have them on the show. I miss. Boy, that's one thing we miss too, is playing with our friends.
Yeah.
We've toured a lot with Gretchen and her husband Barry, and the four of us on the road is just a delight.
We have a really good time.
We have a really good time, and it's a really good show too. That amount of mutual respect is palpable. I just deeply respect what they do, and them us. So we're lucky. One day we'll have it again, I guess. You want to give Wheel Inside the Wheel a try?
Sure. Why not?
The parade of souls marches across the sky. The heat and light bathed in blue as they march by. While the all-stars play when the saints go marching in. On till the second line forms. They wave white hankies in the wind. Satchmo takes his solo, flashes that $1 million smile. Marie Laveau promenades with Oscar Wilde. Big funky Stella twirls a little red umbrella to the beat. As the soul parade winds its way down Eternity Street. Souls ain't born, soul don't die. Soul ain't made of earth, ain't made of water, ain't made of sky. Ride the flaming circle, wind the golden reel. Roll on, brother, in the wheel inside the well. Mardi Gras Indians chant in the streets at sundown. Spy boy meets spy boy, big chief meets big chief uptown. Yes, they circle and sway in rainbow-colored feathers and beads. Oh, they prance like peacocks, children of slavery free. Souls ain't born, soul don't die. Soul ain't made of earth, ain't made of water, ain't made of sky. Ride the flaming circle, wind the golden reel. Roll on, brother, in the wheel inside the well. The crew of the Crossbones parades into the sun. Yes, they walk through fire, then they come out beating drums. While the French Quarter Queens in high-heeled drag disguise, they sing over the rainbow till Judy Garland quivers and sighs. Souls ain't born, soul don't die. Soul ain't made of earth, ain't made of water, ain't made of sky. Ride the flaming circle, wind the golden reel. Roll on, brother, in the wheel inside the well. Flambeau dancers like the walkway to Lucky Pierre's. They're having a party tonight. All the girls will be there. They'll be sipping wormwood concoctions, drinking absinthe, talking trial. Oh, it's a red carpet, black tie, all night till bass. Souls ain't born, soul don't die. Soul ain't made of earth, ain't made of water, ain't made of sky. Ride a flaming circle, wind the golden reel. say, roll on, brother, in the wheel. Side of the wind.
Spontaneous high kick. That's a verse.
Jaimee
live
Harris
stream
has a high kick we didn't know about. The secret Harris high kick.
It only comes out after 10 o'clock.
Billy Goat Harris is now full of energy and will not sleep tonight. What you got for us, Harris?
Oh, I wasn't thinking about it actually. I wanna, oh, did you have something in mind?
Oh, I don't know. You got so many good songs, it's ridiculous.
That's so nice. I'm pretty awake. I kind of feel like singing this.
Yeah, this'll do.
Finally calling back all my friends. They've been wondering where I've been. I went off the deep end. This time it was a good swim. I've been running around some more. Never thought I'd be this fun again. Well, I never would have thought it anyway that we would come together quite like we have. Calories like Kerouac, crossing country, then going back to New York to figure it out. Back to the place I loved you right out loud. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. And I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking over the time. Is that you circling around? When are you coming down? When will I see your face again? When will I get to have that skin I'm craving? Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Yeah, we tried counting down the days, but our hearts couldn't take the pain. Ain't never been so hard living hard living this way. I need to teach you the new part. When I finally get together to you, babe, I'm gonna stay. Oh yeah. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. Hey, I'm just missing someone.
Yeah.
Feel good jam of the summer.
Feel good jam. You cut that song? You cut that one with.
By myself. And the downstairs, I like played everything on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You did all the
The background, yours it, the really catchy stuff. I actually think I'm gonna send that to my buds in my band that are they're all set up at home recording too. So I think I'm gonna send that to everyone to play a little bit on.
Put some parts on. See how.
Put some parts on exactly. Yeah. Send it to get some real drums on it instead of the real bad ones I put on there. And
they hold placeholder drums.
Placeholder drums, yeah. But yeah, I like how that one turned out a lot actually.
It's such a upbeat rock
pop jam.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Susan Gibson, she wrote Wide Open Spaces.
Yeah.
I debuted that song at a festival we played together in New Mexico, and she was like, "When are you putting that out? You have to put that out at summertime. It's such a summertime jam."
It's a summertime driving jam.
Yes.
Yeah. Rag top down.
Mm-hmm.
That's the title. Rag top down.
Mm-hmm. Is that a song? Is that already
No. No, your friend. What's her name?
Which
Erin? I forget her name.
Erin Ray?
No, I'm sorry, I forget it. My brain is shit.
I'm just surprised you're still awake.
I'm surprised I'm still awake too, actually. Well, I stayed out of the windshield into the rain so high. I put on my denims. Somebody flashed their bright. Reached over, turned the radio way down low. Your sister cried all the way home. Lightning crashed, and the road shone like a mirror. A dog came out of the ditch, then he disappeared. We once had on the phone. Your sister cried all the way home. And I'll never know how you got into such a mess. Why do the bridesmaids all have to wear the same dress? Everybody says you look real good. I think sister cried. All the way home. Your sister cried. All the way home. Your sister cried. All the way home. You want to take us out, Jaimee Harris? What? Yeah, take us on out.
I'll play this. Man, thanks to everyone for tuning in. I see we got some folks, Alan Reed in the UK. We got a lot of folks in Florida tonight. Our friends Fran and Joseph. The last time we saw them, we were together in Italy. We got the wonderful Nashville-based songwriter Sarah Jane Nelson on the stream. And congrats, Sarah. You're having a... I mean, I love to seeing everything good that's going on for you. It's great. We got...
Go, Sarah, go,
yeah,
Sarah, go.
Jessica and Guy Forsyth on the stream.
Lisa Barbie.
Lisa Barbie in Ojai, where they have meadows in Ojai, California.
There's meadows in Ojai, California.
So, are we going to watch The Sound of Music after this, or what?
The hills are alone.
We were hanging out
with the sound of music.
I just remembered a funny thing. We were in Michigan. We're in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and there's a songwriter friend I have up there that I love named Chris Buhalis. He's wonderful. And we met through the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival. And we were there with having breakfast with Chris and his wife and his daughter. And his daughter had never heard the Climb Every Mountain song. Remember this? And
That's
she was
right.
she's like, Mom, did they add an extra song to the movie? And she was like, oh, no, I just fast forwarded it every time because I
hated
that song so much. I always appreciated it though because the nun was an alto. I thought that was cool.
The nun was an alto.
The nun was an alto.
That's...
As a young alto, you see in the 90s when there was a lot of like Mariah Carey going on, a lot of
soprano
a
shit.
lot of soprano stuff going on. It was nice to see a strong alto.
I'm all for the altos, especially in the female department.
Absolutely.
Amy Ray.
Eliza Gilkison has
Kathy
a great
Mattea.
low range. Kathy, yeah.
Karen Carpenter. I love the female altos. So we'll be back on Sunday. What do we have on Sunday? We have
Travis Meadows.
Travis Meadows this Sunday at 2 o'clock right here on our live stream, and we might hop on again. We're in this sort of limbo right now, and we've got cabin fever and a wanderlust, so we might hop on again just to I don't know, take the medicine. Music is medicine and songs matter. So take us on out, Jaimee Harris, and thank y'all for jumping into our live stream. We happy to have y'all commenting and being a part of our little world. Thank you.
Thank you. They said that it would come, and the heavens opened up, and the sky began to cry all the rain. Saw it all from Tennessee, wishing you were here with me, wishing I was wrapped up in your arms again. I keep listening to your song. It helps me to carry on in a world I seem to be floating above. You're a million miles from me, but it's quite the poet's dream to feel such a longing, feel so tortured, know such love. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on all the places you have seen, or to fly on the wings of a song. We'll spin our tale in rhyme, putting love in every line, and we'll be singing here together before long. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? All right. Oh, it's too hard to think on all the days that come between. The next time I'll hold your hand in mine. One day you'll greet the dawn, I'll be riding right along. But while you're gone, won't you keep me on your mind? Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind?
Yeah, so sweet.
Thank you.
Jaimee Harris,
Mary Gauthier.
thanks everybody.